This is Ben with Tucson Future Classics, here with the special one today. This is stock number 25105, our 2012 Ford F-150 XL. This is an extended cab model with a 6.5-foot bed. There's rear wheel drive, has the 3.7 liter naturally aspirated V6. This truck only has 24,000 miles, one owner vehicle owned by a commercial company out in Colorado. There are 35 maintenance records on Carfax, no accidents or damage reported. Before I continue this walkthrough, I will preface this is not a showroom condition truck. It has been used as a work truck, so there are some flaws throughout, inside and out. But mechanically, this truck drives incredibly well. Took it on the freeway. We took it up to Casa Grande a few weeks ago, and it performed flawlessly. This truck has all new tires. First thing I'll show you is the wheels. There's a little bit of corrosion on each one, just from being in Colorado. The side of the truck is pretty solid. There's not really any damage to report. Try to find any and point it out. Maybe just a minor scratch right here on the bed. Moving on to the back, there's a little bit of damage. This tailgate has sustained a lot of use. It's a little bit dented. Minor crack in the taillight. Just some residue on this black trim on top of the bumper here. A little bit of surface rust in some areas. The paint is in pretty good condition other than the damage. It's nice and reflective, as you see here. Being a fleet truck, the paint job isn't always the best quality. I know this contradicts what I was just saying, but you typically see this on white vehicles. I'm not sure if it's the process the manufacturers use is just subpar, but it tends to flake off in some areas, and this being a work truck didn't help. Show you the tread of these tires, brand new. This side looks pretty good, other than the lower portion of this door right here. Actually, up here, looks like there's a small dent right there. It's a little bit hard to see just because the truck's white. And then right there, some damage. The door does not hit the fender when you open it. Hood looks good. There's some minor dings, maybe some hail hit it. Try to show you the roof as best as I can. Now we'll go into the interior. This F-150 is a very basic cloth interior. However, it has many modern comforts that you would appreciate, such as powered door locks, windows, and mirrors, which you don't see in a lot of work trucks. Interior is overall in pretty decent condition. While it is a 24,000 mile truck, it is also a 13-year-old truck, and it has been used consistently throughout those years. I'd imagine lots of crews coming in and out of here. So there's a little bit of wear on this bottom cushion right here. Other than that, the seats are in pretty good condition. There's some minor staining throughout, but nothing too major. This middle seat right here does come up. So this truck is a 6-seater. If you need a center console storage, it's right there. Oddly enough, there's no cup holders. Step into here. There's that odometer. 24615. No lights to be seen on the dash. A little bit of wear throughout the steering wheel. This truck does have cruise control, which is pretty nice for a base work truck. All your radio controls. There's a small screen up here. Shows your radio frequency, as well as settings if you bring them up. You do have AM, FM, CD, Sirius, and auxiliary inputs. Air conditioning controls, which is nice and cold. Power outlet and your auxiliary input. Small pocket here and here with a 12-volt power outlet. Not really anything to report here. We'll go ahead and move on to the back seat. One of the cool features of this truck, being an extended cab and the doors opening backwards, these windows actually do roll down, which I have not personally really seen in a truck like this. Excuse that, the window lock was on. But it's nice to have an opening window in the rear. There's 3 seats back here. The legroom is not too terrible. I could sit behind myself. I'm about 6 feet tall. These seat bottoms do fold upwards for more storage. Underneath this one is your jack. Oh, and did I mention these floors are rubber? Which is pretty typical of a work truck, but I think it's just a super cool thing. Makes it easy to keep these floors clean. You don't have to worry about your muddy shoes just staining the interior. Move on to the 6.5-foot bed and just show you it a little bit more. Being that it was a work truck, it was quite used. Bed liner unfortunately is not in the best condition. You can just see a lot of residue and debris from the previous owner. As for the tailgate itself, there's a little bit of damage on each side. Not too sure what happened, but you could still open the tailgate. Under the hood of this F-150 is Ford's naturally aspirated 3.7-liter V6. Makes 302 horsepower and has plenty of power to get this truck around. The EcoBoost turbo engine of this era had some issues that you will not run into with this truck. With only 24,000 miles on this engine, there's plenty of life left in it. For full transparency, I'm showing the frame of this vehicle. Being a Colorado truck, unfortunately, there is rust on the frame. We have taken a look at it and determined it is safe. It's not structural. A lot of this is just right on the surface. Show you the rockers of the truck to show you that they are fully intact. This F-150 is perfect if you're looking for a modern and reliable work truck. At only 24,000 miles, it has tons and tons of life left in it. Truly drives like a dream, which makes up for maybe its subpar aesthetics here and there. But if you're buying this as a work truck, it doesn't really matter. However, if you did want to just drive it as a daily driver, you could do that. It is very well presentable in person. And with a little bit of elbow grease, it could even look better. If you're interested in this truck, want more pictures, want more information, or want to check out more of our inventory, go to our website, TucsonFutureClassics.com. If you'd like to test drive this truck, we are appointment only. Please call or text our dealership at 520-268-6244.